The 10 success principles to master your life come from NLP, positive psychology, and coaching. And they create an attitude, a way of thinking that means taking 100% responsibility for the results that we're getting in our life. The first 6 principles come from neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, and the last 4 principles come from coaching. NLP developed in the 60s and 70s by 2 amazing men. One was a linguist and one was into computers. What they discovered was that there were patterns in human behavior, patterns that would give you success or not. And by analyzing these patterns, we could change the results that we were going to get, if we were willing to apply how to get the difference we were looking for. At the end of the day, it's about being willing to take action. Principle 1. Have a goal. The first principle is to know what you want, to know what you're aiming for. What is your outcome? So many people live their lives just going about getting the results they're getting. They take whatever comes to them. So if it's a good day, then it's a good day. If bad stuff happens, then it's a bad day. They have no mastery over the results that they're getting. It kind of just happens to them. So if you want to be the master of your own destiny, if you want to be in control of the results that you're getting, you need to have a really clear goal. You've got to build your dreams first, and then make sure those dreams become reality by aiming for them. So you have to figure out what you want. Not just day to day going about your life hoping for the best, but thinking, what intent do I have for myself today? What am I actually aiming to achieve? What would make this an outstanding day? What do I need to do today to really improve on the results of yesterday? You have to know your outcome. In life, we tend to get what we focus on. So to the extent that you focus on a problem, that's the outcome you're going to get. If you focus on a problem, you will get the problem. So I'm kind of curious what's going to happen if you start to shift your focus to an outcome that you want. You have to empower yourself to create that. Now, whether you are using this in your personal life, or in business, or in sales, or in your career, or in relationships, it doesn't matter where you apply it. It's the universal rule that if you know your outcome and you move your focus to your outcome, then you're going to improve your results. Now, maybe you're not going to get better results immediately. Maybe it's not going to happen just like that. Maybe it will take a few times for you to get it, and we'll take a closer look at that. But it's going to give you a better opportunity to get the results you're looking for if you know the results you're looking for, rather than just accepting whatever shows up. When I began my coaching business, I painted a picture for myself that was larger than I thought would ever become true, where I was able to have an outstanding life and career about which I was passionate. Running a business that also gave me the opportunity to be with my family and to do the things in my life that have meaning and heart for me. I had a to-do list that was about 5 pages long, single-spaced. All these different things that I needed to deal with. At the same time, I was studying and looking after my son, who was at that stage 3 months old. And I was new to the country with very little support from family and friends to help out. Now, I could have felt overwhelmed or bogged down, focusing on all these different things that had to happen. Or I could have focused on the outcome that I wanted. Now, I chose to focus on the outcome and the results I wanted, and that really accelerated the results that I have achieved. So, whatever you want to apply this in, whether it's your career, your finances, your relationships, or your family, how you communicate with yourself, or how you communicate with others. Decide upfront today. What outcome are you looking for? Principle 2. Know your purpose. In order to achieve your goal, you must be committed. You must act until you achieve. And to do this, you need to know why you want your goal. Why is it important to you? What is the purpose behind this outcome you want? Willpower and determination are not enough to maintain your momentum. You need a compelling reason to sustain yourself. For example, your goal may be to combine a successful part or full-time career while raising your children. You know that this will make you feel good and that you will enjoy having a combination of both in your life. But if your purpose doesn't fill you with excitement or yearning, and if it doesn't have heart or meaning to you, then your progress could be fairly irregular and possibly even reach a standstill. If your purpose, however, for combining a successful career and raising your children is, for example, to be true to yourself and build a career that suits your purpose in life, that gives you satisfaction, connection, fulfillment, independence and abundance, and that supplies you with the money you want to contribute to your children's education, and even more to spend on nice things for yourself and your family, knowing that by doing this, you are teaching your children to follow their dreams and take action to do what they are dreaming of, and that you are happy and connected with your life, then this is a powerful reason why. In addition, by creating a purpose, you are associating pleasure with the actions required rather than a sense of pain in having to do something that may appear challenging at times. Humans will do almost anything to avoid pain. It is a greater motivator than pleasure. When was the last time you procrastinated? Think about it. What thoughts and feelings did you have in relation to what needed to be done? I can guarantee that you were associating more pain with taking the action you were avoiding than linking pleasure to get it done. You may have even reached a stage where you put something off for so long that you simply had to get it done. This is when you link more pain to not taking action than you do to taking action. In terms of achieving your goal to combine career and raising children, previously you may have linked pain to the idea of finding out what options are out there for you and finding ways to make time to maybe study or go to work or even open your own business. But if you can link pleasure to you having your career in terms of a gift of making yourself a priority, live the life you truly want, experiencing success, abundance, contribution and independence, then you are well on your way to success. Principle 3. Be willing to take action. Now, the third principle for success from NLP is to take action. There can be no substitute for taking action. The best laid plans cannot become reality if you are sitting on the couch watching TV. You've got to be willing to get out there. You need to take action in order to get results. I can think of times when I've had a great plan or a great idea and these ideas have died through a lack of action. Will Rogers says, even if you are sitting on the right track, you are going to get run over if you are just sitting there. So you've got to be willing to take some steps and build up momentum. One of the things we learned from NLP and from neuroassociative conditioning, which is Tony Robbins' way of thinking, is that motion creates emotion. If you are pretty motionless, your life just keeps plodding along. If you are motionless, there are going to be some pretty ordinary emotions going on. If you build up momentum and build up motion, you will be giving yourself the opportunity to experience some emotions that are really going to start working for you. You've got to get moving. So, the first